Welcome back to some Dolphins Rugby League. The Dolphins are chasing 4 straight wins. Can you believe it? Today's opponent is the Canberra Raiders of 2023. And this is a Dolphins home game at Suncorp Stadium. Let's have a look at that Raiders lineup. The only change, Ryan Sutton obviously signed with the Dogs. And here is your Redcliffe Dolphins. Milford and Sullivan in the halves. Mark Nichols at prop. Kafusi, Bromwich, you know the drill by now. And then the bench of Katoa, Gilbert, Jared Wallace, big-bodied bench. So look back at home, 3 wins. A comeback win as well against the Bulldogs a few weeks ago. And Jermaine Asako to get us back underway. It goes down to Xavier Savage. And look at this early run from the Raiders. They bring it out to the 35. Tommy Starling to Jamal Fogarty. And he's brought down by Felice Kafusi. Kafusi chasing. Away to Tomoko. Probably had the numbers there, but Kotrick is tackled. 3 tackles gone for the Raiders as Tomoko runs it again, and there's a stupid glitch on the game, and it's probably going to be Dolphins ball. And no, the Raiders, there you go. And here is Tom Starling finding space, 6 more for the Raiders, and they put in a kick, and they get a 40-20. Or just miss it, but it is a penalty for a higher tackle before the kick was made. So Jamal Fogarty applying some early pressure on the Dolphins, and the Raiders are going to get an entire set of 6, 40 metres out. Here's Hudson Young. He passes to Papali'i. Jack Whiten brings it up. Now Tom Starling for Xavier Savage. 8 minutes gone in the match. Starling goes to Tomoko. He's been good so far. Down the side is Rapana. Can't tackle him. First try scorer from the Canberra Raiders. Jordan Rapana. And the Raiders lead the Dolphins 4-0 as they chased him, but just too much speed. Classy player, Jordan Rapana. And Jamal Fogarty to add the extras and give the Dolphins a 6-0 from behind. And it is the Raiders leading 6-0. So Jermaine Asako to get us back underway once again. And the fans have gone quiet. Here's Jamal Fogarty. Doesn't pass it. It's a nice run. Brings it out 20. Tom Starling, Raiders lead 6-0, 10 minutes gone. They put in a pass to Tomoko, and Kotrick brought back by, I think it's Edric Lee. Big pass, numbers, space there. Whitehead's away, and Sebastian Chris brought down. Whitehead could have made a few more metres there, I think. Here he is again, Whitehead. Off to Starling. Hudson Young. The pass looked forward, but the ref doesn't call it. 4th tackle for the Raiders. They go down their left-hand edge. The Dolphins have done well here. It's 5th tackle. They've kept them just to halfway, and the kick put in and taken by Edric Lee, who runs it up. He can't step anyone, and Matt Tomoko brings him down. Now they shift it to Nichols. It goes away to Bromwich. Big run by Bromwich. Look at Jesse Bromwich go. Puts in a pass to Ray Stone. Oh, nice work from the Dolphins there as they bring it to the halfway line on 2nd tackle. And here's Marshall King going through. Marshall King still going. Brings it out for the 20. Now Jermaine Asako. He passes away to the left, and Jesse Bromwich brought down on 4th tackle. 4th tackle for the Dolphins, 20 metres out. They put in a pass to Sean O'Sullivan. It goes away to Aitken. This is going to be 5th or last. Canberra 6, Dolphins 0. Final tackle, they pass it. They go to the left. They've got the numbers here. Milford, away to Hammer. Puts in a pass for Robert Jennings, and he scores. Robert Jennings scores in the corner. And the Dolphins with a chance to level this game up in the 24th minute. It's the Dolphins 4, Raiders 6. He caught the pass, Robert Jennings, over to Moko, or Chris. And scores a try, and this is a big kick from Jermaine Asako. And he kicks it. Oh, no, it hits the post. It hits the post. It looked like it was going in. It looked like we would have a tied game. But it doesn't go in, and the Dolphins, again, they're going to have to come from behind. It goes down to Sean O'Sullivan. He steps one, but he's brought down. Marshall King, away to Aiken. It looked like a knock-on, but it is play on. No tackle recount. Jermaine Asako getting through. Still going, Jermaine Asako. Brought down just under halfway. Third tackle gone for the Dolphins. They're down 6 points to 4. Raiders 6, Dolphins 4. Marshall King plays it to the right. It goes away to Nichols. And here, look at the space, the numbers. Bromwich, it's forward. The pass is forward. All that momentum was going the way of the Dolphins, who are down 6 points to 4. But the pass goes forward, and they give the Raiders a chance coming up to half-time. Big pass there. It goes out to Sebastian Chris. They're chasing him. They go out to Rapana again. Rapana's got a first-half double by the looks of it. Rapana has scored a try once again. There you go. Jordan Rapana with a double on that right wing. So it is going to be 10 points to 4 in favour of the Raiders here. And Jamal Fogarty says, let's make it 12 points to 4. So if the Dolphins are to win, they're going to need to come back from 8 points down, potentially more before the half. And they kick it down to Fogarty, who passes it to Tarpanay. It looks like the Dolphins thinking about using the bench here, but they don't. Tom Starling, Tarpanay, Chris, Sebastian Chris. He's been well contained. Going away to the left. Starling plays it. Starling uses the middle. It goes away to Whiten. There's a big pass out to Kotrick on the wing. 3 minutes left in the half, and the Raiders lead 12 points to 4 over the Dolphins at Suncorp. And Jack Whiten kicks it out on the full. I think he thought 40-20, but that's a big error. And could it be a game-changing moment where Jack Whiten, he kicks it downfield, and it's just simply too big. So now the Dolphins 40 metres out, just before half-time. And look at this, they've got the numbers. Felice Kafusi, he passes it back to Hammer. He scores! The Dolphins are down by 4. 12 points to 8 in favour of the Raiders. Jack Whiten will be spewing himself right now. Now Jermaine Asako, this is a big kick. He missed the first one. And he gets the second one. It goes just over the posts. And the Dolphins are back in this game. It's a 2-point contest. You could say the Raiders have been the better team in the first half. But the Dolphins just don't look out of it. Sean O'Sullivan steps it. Bromwich, offload, brought down. Marshall King tackled. That is going to do us for the first half. Let's have a look at these stats. So 30% possession to the Dolphins, 2 errors in the first half, and only 2 missed tackles to the Raiders' 7th, as we get underway via Mark Nichols to start the second half, where the Raiders lead the Dolphins 12 points to 10. Edric Lee in the middle of the field, and almost a knock-on, but Felice Kafusi still going. Felice Kafusi. Kafusi loves to run. He's looking like a man of the matcher. Big pass there. Mark Nichols straight through. Mark Nichols. Oh, puts in a pass to Sean O'Sullivan. Mark Nichols with the try assist, and Sean O'Sullivan puts the Dolphins in front less than 4 minutes after the half time. Dolphins 14, Raiders 12. No one could get to him. He stepped it. And look at that. The Dolphins find themselves in front for the first time. And this kick is good from Jermaine Asako. So it is Dolphins 16 to the Canberra Raiders 12. We had a 12-10 game heading into the sheds, but the Dolphins have taken the lead. Kafusi, Nichols, they've been on today. Ewan Aitken, he passes to Asako. Here's Mark Nichols again. Good 10 metres there. Marshall King, does he go left? He goes left. Kafusi. Oh, look at this. The hammer down the sideline. Felice Kafusi still going. Felice Kafusi brought down. 25 metres out. 3 tackles gone. The Dolphins are red hot right now. They go away to Sean O'Sullivan, the previous try scorer on the last set of 6. 4th tackle. Ray Stone. He's tackled. Got an offload away to you-know-who. Mark Nichols has scored. What a game Mark Nichols is having in the front row for the Dolphins. And they lead this game 20 points to 12. They have scored some unanswered points. And the try scored by number 10, Mark Nichols, Jermaine Asako, to give the Dolphins at home a 10-point lead as they start to run away with it. And he gets it. It is a 10-point lead. The Dolphins have come back and scored 12 points in this second half. Can the Raiders show some fight? They were great in the first half. Sean O'Sullivan stepping, still going. O'Sullivan, look at him run. He's still going. He's brought down halfway. Sean O'Sullivan having a game and a half. Here's Mark Nichols again. He stepped through one. He brought it up to the 38-metre line. Marshall King plays it left. It was read well by Whitehead. Marshall King, knock on by the Dolphins, and the Raiders get the ball back. It goes away to Tomoko. Probably had some space to run there, but he passed it back to Kotrick. Here's Tomoko, stepping, running, Whitehead. And look at this, 6 more, down the wing, Rapana. Great tackle by Felice Kafusi. How do you pick a man of the match? And it looks like Jared Wallace is going to come on. Mark Nichols, his day is done. What a game from Mark Nichols. Robert Jennings also coming off for Cody Nikorima. And look at this. The Raiders only 20 metres out. They step, but they are tackled. Good defence here from the Dolphins. Tarpanay, look at this. They've got the numbers and they can't get it away. They can't get it to Chris. It's 4th tackle. They pass it. They put in a grubber. It's recovered by Ray Stone. And Ray Stone! Look at the run from Ray Stone. Still going Ray Stone. Brought down. What a recovery. What a result for the Dolphins. And look at this, Edric Lee down the sideline, tackled. We get into the final 10 minutes of this game and a penalty offside by the Raiders. Do the Dolphins ride the momentum and take the tap, or do they kick to touch? And they choose to kick. So it's the Dolphins 22 to the Raiders 12. Marshall King. Wallace, Bromwich, look at this, they got the numbers again. Here's Milford, got a pass to Ray Stone, try time. It is a front rower's day out as the lock forward, Ray Stone, read it well, caught it well, just almost under the post, just to the left of the post. And Jermaine Asako to give the Dolphins a 16-point lead, considering they were down 12 points to 4 is a huge effort from this club. And the Dolphins will probably go to 4 straight wins. And here's Asako, brought down by Starling. They go again to the left. Keys Kafusi put in a pass to Nikarima. Here's the hammer, stepping, going, brought down. Marshall King to Bromwich. Wallace, nice work, offload to O'Sullivan. 4th tackle. Ray Stone, he passed it away. Kafusi brought down on 5th in the 77th minute. 3 minutes away from victory, and Ray Stone's just going to take the tackle. The clock stops there. Have the Raiders got anything left in them? They pass it around. It goes to Tomoko. Xavier Savage to play it. He can't step anyone. Just a minute left of footy here, and the Dolphins have come back from 16 down, and the ball is going to finish off here. Here's Chris down the sideline. He puts in a pass. Again, Tarpanay. Oh, look at this. Oh, they were almost through. They're still going, and intercepted by Edric Lee, who just says, I'll take this and call it a game. Thanks for coming to Suncorp Stadium. And look, man of the match, it's so hard to split. It's got to be Nichols or Kafusi. O'Sullivan was great as well. And the Dolphins win 4 straight games in the NRL. And it's going to be Mark Nichols picking up man of the match. 45 tackles to 42. 2 missed tackles all game. 4 errors each. And the Dolphins win again.